guys! Happy Sunday. I almost said Friday. Sorry, I had some technical issues. I was trying to figure out some stuff on the back end because I didn't realize I had clicked on the wrong YouTube studio thing. So I'm here. Hi guys! How's everyone's Sunday going? Also, just housekeeping. Can you hear me all right? I'm a little bit farther away from the mic because I have my draw cam set up. So, yeah, we'll figure this out all together. Also, BRT stands for Be Right There, chat speak, yeah. So, Majora's Mask is 25 years old today. So technically it's a little bit older if you're counting the Japanese release. But for the North American release, it released today on October 26th, 2000. So it is 25 years old. Okay, audio sounds good. Great. Thanks, guys. No, I'm not cat sitting anymore. Oh, you can hear everything on my desk, though? Okay, let me turn this down a slight. Okay, let me know if that's better. I have limited space, so if you guys are going to hear the little clunkies, I apologize. Let's see. Okay, so housekeeping, other things. I need to share this to social media. So, yeah. While we're doing that, I'm going to click on the game, and you're going to tell me if the audio is good, so I can adjust that after I fix this. So, let me know how it sounds. I pre-wrote everything, so this should be pretty quick. Okay. Let's see, hold on. Okay. Okay, I just need to share it with the Spawncast group to share. Okay, got it. Okay, you guys have my full attention now. How is the sound? Is it good? Let's see. Game audio is low but manageable. Here, let me turn it up real quick. Okay, let me know how that sounds in comparison to my voice, and then we can get started. Okay, questions. Okay, Roger, what are you complaining about? How old am I? I am 32 years young. I am a 1993 kid. So, yeah, I was, like, how old was I when this came out? I was 7. But I have an older sister who was 10. So, yeah, we played this game. Because I remember going to, like, I think it was, like, Target or Toys R Us. And my sister pointed at Majora's Mask and, like, the little poster face thing. And was like, that's the next game we're going to ask Dad for. And, yeah, that was the next game that we got. The audio got louder? Yes, it did get louder. Is it loud enough? Is it too loud? Okay, how's negative 25? Yeah, so I am 32. I'll be 33 in June. You know what's actually funny about my age? So yesterday's Spawncast, we were like talking about how old we were or like what grade we were in, like when Halo came out. And someone commented, because I was talking about how I was in 2nd grade when Pokemania happened. And the thing is though, is that I realized that a lot of people don't know, like, I guess, lore with those type of things. So I went into first grade very, very early. I didn't go to preschool and I didn't go to kindergarten. I went straight into first grade. And, 12 years later, I graduated high school at 16. I didn't skip any grades technically, if you don't count pre-K and kindergarten. But yeah, so I am a lot younger than people with the same nostalgia as me, because all my friends growing up, were like 2 years older than me. So though I was 7, 9-year-olds that were in my class really enjoyed this game, so I enjoyed it as well. So yeah, that's like, I guess, a little bit of about lore about me. So that's why I'm like a little bit younger, but I have similar memories of, and nostalgia for things that were a little bit older for me. Yeah, dude, they totally thought I was gonna be big smart. Oops, I'm normal like everyone else. But yeah, like when I was a kid, it was, I was the kid that liked to read comics all the time and didn't pay attention in class, but got good grades sometimes. Let's see. Steve, you're 35, you'll be 36 in March. You started playing Halo at 12. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, I missed out on like all of the Xbox generations up until now. I did play, okay, so I know on the Spawncast I said I know nothing about Halo, which is true. I do not know much about Halo. I know Master Chief exists. I now know that Cortana exists. But my friend did try to get me to play Halo on his Xbox when we were kids, but it didn't interest me. I do not remember any of it, so I can't really say that I have experience, hence why I say I know nothing about it, because I just don't remember. Let's see, if I graduated at 16, did it mean that you would go to college early too? Yes, so I did go to college early. I graduated college at 20, so everyone could go to bars except me, which was real cool. So yeah, I got a really, I guess, accelerated jump into life. That's kind of why also I'm in my early 30s and, like I'm a marketing director. I've been in the industry for 10 years and that's why, because I started really, really early. So yeah, I kind of got a head start. It was cool for certain things, but socially, I was a lot more awkward and I like, the maturity of a person that is my age. And, I think it was more tough, like, when I was, like, in middle school, where all my friends were, like, preteens to teenagers, and I still was, significantly younger than them. Let's see, Roger, you said Simon Garfunkel. Okay, so that song is actually called Cecilia, not Celia. But yeah, no, everyone over the age of 40 has like sung me that song. Let's see, drinking is overrated anyway. Yeah, Griff, like, I do appreciate like a good glass of wine, but I'm not much of a drinker anymore, to be honest. In college, allegedly, it was really cool, but like as an adult, it lost its like cool magic to me. Zoob, did I see your ping? No, I did not. Is everything okay? Did I miss something? Did you DM me? Let me check. Okay, Zoob, I am confused. If you would like to elaborate, I would appreciate that. Yeah, so let's get started with Majora's Mask. So, big old happy birthday to this game. Let's continue my file. Let's see, are you allowed to tell us if there will be any updates on Mina the Hollower before the end of the year? Okay, so that's a very good question. Once I have more things to update, besides that we're working on polishing the game, we'll definitely update you. It'll be me messaging it out and pinging everyone. So once I know I'll be sure to keep you guys all in the loop as well. The problem is that we don't want to, you know, obviously disappoint anyone. We don't want to, you know, preemptively announce anything. So when the team is ready, I'll be yapping more about it soon. But right now we are focused, like, you know, in our announcement, what we said, we are focused on working on, you know, polish and bugs and making sure that everything is to our standard. I just finished my playthrough of the game and, like, wrote up a bunch of notes, and gosh, it's really good. So it's well worth the wait, and we really appreciate your patience. Did I finish Yuka Replayly? No, I haven't yet. There's a lot of pages to collect. I'm currently in level 2. I just helped the pantsless snowman. That made me laugh a lot. I'm like, dude, rare, not rare, it's like Rare Humor, which is, you know, Platonic carries that on because, you know, they were a part of Rare. But it's very cheeky and enjoyable. So if you're able to play the game, you should. Oh, let's see. You rewinded to see what you were talking about. Catching up now. Okay. Okay, I sound lower than the game. Just don't mumble. Okay, let me turn the game's audio a little bit down then. Okay. Here is... Okay, let's see if that works out. Let me know if that audio is fine. Unfortunately, like, I'll keep the settings the same. And so you would think that everything would work out, but everything's always different, I guess. I don't know. Oh, in the Spawncast Discord. Here, let me check that out. Sorry, I haven't been on Discord recently. Let's see. I do not know where that is. Okay, I'll look for that later. Okay, anyways. But Zoop, that is really kind that you'd say that and would include me in that. Fringe is real cool, and Click is really nice as well. I think she started streaming again. I saw on Twitch. Yes, Work, every game does have different audio, and it's very frustrating because I like just setting things and being like, okay, that's the settings. Everything is golden now. But unfortunately, you know, everything changes. Okay, where am I even in this game? I think we were about to head into Woodfall. So we should do that. If I saved. If I didn't save, my bad. No, we're good. And we did it, yay! Hi, Skozak, it's good to see you. Zoop, thank you so much for your kind words. It was really great seeing you. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Yeah, Steve, I think she is. I saw on Twitter. I could be wrong, though. So double check that. Let's see. At the changing to him. Let's see. Take time to take notes on each game, since you tend to play games more than once. Yeah, dude, that is a very, very good idea. Okay, hold on. That's it. Okay, cool. Anyway, sorry. I am tone deaf, so if that sounded bad, I apologize in advance. The holidays are coming up. The holidays are fun. It's honestly going to be really hard for me this year, but it'll be okay. So I'm not particularly looking forward to the holidays, but I usually love them. Let's see. It's like how your TV's suddenly louder at night. It is. It's always suddenly louder, especially if, like, you know, you're trying to watch stuff. Let's see. Miss Click as a guest on Game & Talk. That would be really cool. We might have Gene as a guest because he was down to come on, and I'm not sure if RGT is a little busy next week, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys in the loop about that because there's tons of things that we need to cover, and like I would love to have a spoopy Nintendo Switch game, you know, kind of talk or something like that. I don't know. Let's see, maybe it'll inspire Nate to return since it would become a mostly female podcast. Or I don't know if that would inspire him. He'll come back eventually. I have, you know, like, I have encouraged him to return too. So we'll see. One day when it makes sense for him. Let's see, Ms. Click would be a great guest when Kirby Air Riders comes out. I think that would be great. We'll invite her. Roger, you said you just realized that you were born in 78 and I was born in 93 and Simon and Garfunkel recorded that song decades before we were alive. Isn't that crazy how time works? Like, c'est la vie, you know? Let's see, Superman, you're spending the holidays alone, so you've decided to play Uncharted 4. Okay, I love Uncharted 4. I didn't 100% it, but I got pretty damn close. So oh shit, okay, I realized I didn't pause the game. Okay, hon, it's Song of Time, so dun, dun, dun. There we go. I'm gonna slow down time, and then we're gonna jump into things. Yes, Steve, I did get a Switch too. I have it. It was really sweet. The Spawncast got it for me for my birthday, so I couldn't make excuses to play with everyone. So fun fact, I am not much of a I have to get the fairy mask. Ah, darn it. We have another side quest we need to do before we do this. Okay. This way? Is it dun, dun, dun? Why am I not remembering that? Hold on. Go me. Hold on, guys. Okay. Yeah, dun, dun. Oh, I was doing the wrong way. Oops. Dude, man. Okay, let's see. Wait. Down. I thought I was doing that. There we go. The joys of using controllers. Anyways, hi guys. Let's see, you're also a 93 baby. You're January, I'm June. So, close. Starts with a J. Do I play it often? So not as much as I would like, to be honest. The Nintendo Switch is great. It's, you know, one of my favorite consoles. It's just that, you know, I've been having so many different games that I need to play. You know, like I've been playing Yuka. I've been playing LA Noire on my PS3. I've been playing like a million billion things. So I am using a controller of sorts to play this. And because of that, it keeps on messing me up because I want to use different buttons. Hey PlayStation, I'm great. How are you? Yeah, definitely not January. So, well, PS4 controllers are one of my favorite controllers of all time. Just throwing that out there for no particular reason. I won it. No, Griff, I did not win that one. Dude, it was such a funny setup, though. Like, Josie's great. I really appreciate her. I'm actually seeing her tomorrow. Fun fact. Okay, let's get the fairies. Let's see, probably by Celia's live streaming so I can work on my backlog. So, you would totally think that, okay? But yeah, no, I'm just playing games that I've played a million billion times before, but they give me joy. Initially, I was going to play Earthbound, but then, like, Majora, like, was like, not Majora, sorry, Medallion was like, oh, it's Majora's, anniversary, like, you should play. I'm like, okay, hell yeah, I gotta play, so. This stream is for Medallion. Game and Talk live episode? Let's see. Yep, it's live. Woo. Okay, let's see. And then I think I have to get the other fairy too, which pops up at night, so I can get the fairy mask. And then we can go into Woodfall and collect all the shit. I just don't want to, like, go back and then have to, you know, collect the fairies again as I'm going through the temple, so it just kind of makes sense. Yeah, Medallion's mask, that's funny. Let's see, you're planning on buying it. You won't be playing as much. Okay, so like my whole thing with buying a new console is, you know, you buy consoles for games. So is there a first party game that you will play the absolute shit out of once you get that console? If the answer is no, then hold off until there is a game that, you know, you'll play with. Like, I don't know. That's like my logic of things, but it's also up to you. Where is Medallion? I'm not sure. He might be busy. He might be feeling under the weather. There's a million billion things. But we do appreciate his presence once he's here. Dude, it is Halloween week. It's coming up. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything for Halloween this year. I initially was probably going to do something, because I usually throw a party, but not this year. It's because I have a bachelorette party for my friend the following day, so it just doesn't make sense, you know? Do I have to be adult? Not adult. Oh, damn it. I was supposed to be Kid Link. Let's see. Why do those fairies look like Navi, but they're just glowing orbs and wings? And the Great Fairy... You know, I don't know, Donut. It could be... Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. They wanted to make a cool character, and so they went for it. I don't know, like, she always had, like, a different looking sprite in comparison to the other fairies, like in the Game Boy Color games. So, I don't know. Just makes sense. Oh, you're too deep into the Nintendo ecosystem. I get that. Because, like, I would have waited, dude. But, like, the Spawncast was really sweet and wanted to play Mario Kart with me. So, you know, there you go. I feel like I would have bought the Switch for, like, a new Zelda or, like, the mainline Pokemon games. Obviously not ZA, because that game just didn't interest me as much. But, yeah, like, Gen 10, when that comes out, I would have bought one for it. Or a new 3D Mario, I probably would have done that for that as well. I just feel like I have so many games, which is great. You know, like, it's such a great problem to have, but it's like, since I have such a huge backlog, the urgency to play said games is a lot lower, you know? Have I been to Disneyland or Disney World? So I have been to Disneyland. I am from California, so I've been a million billion times. My brother-in-law is a cast member, so I used to, like, when they would come down to visit, I would get in free with them. But prior to that, I used to what's it called? I used to go on my birthday, because back in the day, Disneyland let you in free on your birthday. So, and I had a friend whose birthday was the day before mine, and so we would go together and then split the cost of one ticket for the other person, depending on, like, what day of the week we landed on for whoever's birthday. And it was really, really fun. But they don't do that anymore, because they realize all the Disney adults will pay. But I've never been to World. I've actually never been to Florida either. I hear it's fun, but it sounds like really expensive, so maybe not my jam. The school tool is totally gonna help me. Yep. Let's see, you haven't had a Nintendo console since the Game Boy Color. I mean, like, okay, Workdays, yes, it technically is a handheld, but it's a handheld console, so there you go. I don't know. I mean, the Game Boy days were really, really fun. I'm actually, like, I'm a very big handheld person. And I typically bring like either my 3DS or like my Game Boy Color or like whatever with me. Not so much the Switch though, because I tend to play my games docked with the Switch. I just don't like how fragile it is, to be honest, because like Nintendo consoles used to be synonymous with damn it. It used to be, you know, with quality, and like the Switch was like, maybe the Wii U too, but like we're like the first era of like consoles not surviving drops. Favorite Disney ride? So I haven't been to Disneyland in a long time, but I remember really liking Matterhorn. That was also my first ride at Disneyland, fun fact. Oh my gosh, Roger. That sounds like a hangover ready to happen. Let's see. Am I planning to play the new Simon and the Sorcerer? It's not currently on my list. Would you recommend? Let's see. There is a 3DS version, but I didn't like it. Yeah, I did not like the 3DS version either. And like, I don't like, okay, so I agree. There's a lot of quality of life improvements that, you know, were pretty cool, you know, great of them to do. But I don't like that they messed with the time element. I don't like that they changed the bosses. Like, there's a lot of things that did not need a change in this remake. And I understand that they wanted to do it, you know, obviously to give variety. But no, do not change my game. I like it how it is. I want to play the game exactly how I remember it to be, just slightly better, you know? Speaking up, Celia, have you tried booting up Scarlet and Violet on Switch too? So my friend just gave it back to me, so I should do that. Yeah, I've heard it's like night and day, like with how it's running. It's like so crazy how a game is running how it's supposed to. I don't know, man. The bar is on the floor. And it's like, I love Pokemon, so I will continue to buy it like a sucker, but I am bitter, you know? Oh, Carlos with the $20. Thank you so much. It is appreciated. Happy Sunday. Do you like playing run and gun games such as Contra? Your favorite is Gunstar Heroes on Sega Genesis. That's an awesome game, by the way. Also, in honor of Majora's Mask, can you draw a Skull Kid wearing a Majora's Mask? Of course I can. Thank you so much for the super chat. Obviously, like, you know, I still hang out with chat regardless, but it is really appreciated. Super chats go to me bettering the stream. Okay, so fun fact, guys, okay, our stream is getting better. So I did fix up the draw cam. Before, I was balancing it on a tripod, but it was really unstable. So I was like, okay, well, how do I fix this? So I acquired this this little lamp that I have duct taped the camera to. This is who I am as a person. And so this is what I'm doing for the draw cam now. Is the game not paused? Oh my God, you're right. You're right. Thank you guys. I thought you guys were saying the game's not paused. Like, I don't know what you guys were saying. Okay, thank you. Go chat. You're the best. I was about to be so sad. Oh man. But yeah, so this is what the draw cam is looking like. Okay, so if we go to draw cam, whoa, look, it's all balanced with the duct tape. That's so cool. So, see, you can watch me. Okay, so the lighting makes my hands look like I'm dying of jaundice. I am not dying of jaundice. I'm just a pale person. Okay. Let's see. I'm fixing all the cameras. First the quality and now the drawing camera. I agree. Okay, so let me look up Skull Kid so I can make this. Okay. Skull Kid. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Okay, so Majora's Mask, like, we're gonna start off with like a little heart. God, my hands look so ugly on here. Maybe all proceeds should go to me getting prettier hands. Okay, so we're gonna start with a little heart because that's what the mask looks like. And then I fucked up already. We're gonna draw the eye inside. And then Majora's Mask always looks really, really cool, but it is so hard to draw. Like, what is that? That is creepy. Is this a webcam? Yeah, it is. It's a really shitty webcam. But you know, we just try together, okay? One day I'll be rich, and then we'll have a really cool setup. But until then, we're just gonna be really little scrappy guys with my duct tape cam. Like that's looking good. And then it has the little things. And then one here. Like, look at that. Look at that. That's getting places. And then okay, Skull Kid's gonna be hard, but we're gonna try. Is he always like lays? This is getting bad very quickly. I am so sorry. Okay, so so he is he's hanging out, okay? I'm gonna, you know what, we're going rogue. Okay, so he's wearing a party hat and he's holding a balloon. See, and then what is this, guys? Okay, then he has his little boots. Right? Dude, they're so fashionable. And so so he has like the hat behind it like that. And he has his little shorts under here. That looks biblically accurate, right? That looks good enough. Like, wow. Wow, look at that. He's having a good time. I'm gonna draw the tattle and the other one. He's purple, so that's color accurate. Yeah, look, wow, look at them. And they're having a little party, and then they have a little cake. One day I'll draw you a better one. Okay. Let's see, let's spell your screen name correctly. So Carlos. F-I-E. Okay, Carlos, thank you so much for the $20. Super chats are super appreciated, but not required. So thank you so much for supporting the stream. So you see, so we have Skull Kid wearing the Majora's Mask. He's hanging out with Tattle and the other one, and they're having a great time. You know, when he has a cake, they're gonna enjoy it and commit evil. Also, for any of my drawings that I do, you're more than welcome to DM me if you want proof that I made this for you. I'll send you a photo of it. So, thank you once again. Thanks, guys. Dude, you know, me just doing art, man. That one class in 2009, I was really paying off, man. Okay. Thank you guys also for reminding me to pause, because that would have sucked. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. I remember when I was a kid, I used to print out like the entire manuals. Like, you know, like Neofax or whatever, they have like a guide. My parents wouldn't buy me like the manuals from like GameStop or like whatever. So like I would have to just like find the walkthroughs online. And I remember my dad, he was like pretty religious, and he like saw I had all these printed out papers, and he was like kind of confused. And he read it, and like obviously like, you know, in the guide they're like, oh, go over there and kill that or whatever. And I remember him getting so mad at me for playing this game because he's like, all you do is kill, blah 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 blah. It was really funny. It's like, I turned out fine, Dad. Let's see, back in the day, you drew your maps for certain games. Dude, I did that for Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I went to the Regice, you know, like when you're unlocking the Regis page or whatever for that quest. And I just drew out where you needed to go. I traced it in the store, and I'm pretty sure the teenagers working there at the time were not happy with me because I did that. Okay, buddy. Okay, timing's really bad on this. Okay, dude, come on. Come here. There we go. Okay, Mr. Turtle. There we go. Remember the Reggie quest? You looked into the Braille book to translate the messages. Dude, that's so cool. I just Googled it as a kid. I didn't have time for that shit. But that was so cool that they did that. Let's see. Her religious family wouldn't let her get into Harry Potter because of magic. Yeah, no, it definitely depends the parent. My dad didn't have a problem with magical worlds and all that. It's just that, like, in the guide, they use the word kill, like, a bunch of times. And I think that's, like, I don't know, my dad was watching some hit piece or whatever and was like, video games are causing violent kids. And my dad just didn't want me to turn out evil or something. I don't know. He gave up on that very quickly because he forgot and then bought me more games. He also bought me Majora's Mask, so whatever. My parents, like, would go through phases of, like, caring what media my sister and I were consuming and then also not caring. Like, my mom, like, rented me, like, you know, they knew we liked anime, so my mom would rent us Sailor Moon. But the VHSs that were at the library that she went to were, like, the uncut ones. So, like, there was a lot of stuff in there that, like, I would get to see that, like, you weren't supposed to, or, like, she wouldn't, like, test movies, like, pre-watch it or whatever. So, like, she showed me Watership Down as a very, very young child. And, like, I have not seen... Watership Down is a 70s movie about bunnies. And it's really, really graphic. And, like, I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but I remember the words, if they catch you, they will kill you. And, yeah, I watched that movie way too young. I, like, look back at, like, all the things that I watched as a kid, and I'm like, dude, I should have not consumed any of that content. Let's see. Yeah, dude, Sailor Moon. Dude, Sailor Moon, like, it wasn't that bad, but it was just funny because yeah, there was an uncut version of Sailor Moon. Oops. Yeah, you got to see Hakura and Mishra more than cousins. Yeah, I knew that they were not cousins. Which is kind of crazy, that the localization house, they made a lot of really interesting choices, to be honest, for a lot of anime at the time. Because they would rather, like, insinuate, you know, cousin dating than that they were gay, which is crazy that they made that choice out of all of the choices. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I'm allowed to say you know, that on there here. Oh well. Anyways, I don't know. It's also the same thing with like Darian. So his character, they in the American version of the show, they like said that he was in college. But like no, he wasn't in college. He was in high school, like he was at prep school or whatever. He was just like 2 years older than Serena. But they would rather say that he was in college than explain after school programs. Which is just crazy to me, dude. Let's see, you like Sailor Moon, used to watch it on Toonami. Dude, okay, so fun fact. Okay, so I met at an Oscars party Tiffany Shea, who like voiced Sailor Moon. And like I was so starstruck by her because like, you know, it's Sailor Moon. Her voice sounds like Sailor Moon. And I was like so excited about that. And it was really funny because at Anime Expo in 2013, they held like a reunion or whatever for the original Sailor Moon cast, or what was left of it. And they, like, I remember being, going to the JW because like I was staying there for Anime Expo that year. And what happened was that, am I going the right way? Oh, I am not going the right way. Okay, let's do this again. What happened was that this guy who like walked in the elevator with like a suit, and I like looked at him because he was like holding a rose, and I was like, oh, like going on a fancy date, because you know if you're in an elevator with me, I will yap at you. It's just who I am as a person. And he was like, oh no, like I'm going to this like premiere thing, and I like looked at him, and my brain was like, I know your voice. I was really normal and well adjusted about it. But yeah, he voiced Tuxedo Mask, and I was very excited. And it's like, oh my god, I was in love with your voice. Which is a really funny thing to say, but it was true. Okay, we're gonna run this way. I also realized I should probably get the bunny hood, because I am not fast. Let's see. You remember watching the original Stephen King's Ed as a kid and being afraid for the bathroom. Dude, I watched Jaws and I was scared of swimming pools, and my parents found that hilarious, okay? Like, I was very little. I also watched Titanic, and that also made me scared of swimming pools. I had a very weird relationship with swimming pools, I guess, as a kid. Let's see. Note to self, never get trapped in the elevator. They weren't trapped. We were just on a high floor, and so our conversation lasted probably a bit longer than he wanted. But that's fine. My favorite thing to do in elevators is ask someone if they're there for the Fight Club right before I get off the elevator. It's a classic, because they'll go, oh no, I'm here before, wait, what? And it's always the same reaction, and it's always really, really fun. Okay, is this guy gonna attack me? Oh, come on, dude. I was like, where's the hitbox on this guy? Okay, there we go. I love your voice. Honestly, kind of a little bit. Let's see, you're mad they didn't use the actual Japanese names in the American version. Her name means Usagi, which means cat. Actually, doesn't it mean bunny? I was sure Usagi meant rabbit. But I could be wrong. Let's see. You can't swim or float, so pools are scared of me. Dude, yeah, dude, I'm a terrible swimmer. Like, I just, like, doggy paddle like this, and, you know, if the waves or anything is much stronger, I'm in trouble. Hi, Jean. It's good to see you. Tell Jack I say hi. Let's see. Okay, cool. So we got that, and then we have to run up there. And I think there is another one of these things. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna... Cool. Okay. And then we're golden. Yay! Yeah, Steve. It's okay. Very, very easy mistake to make. But yeah, that's why, like, she has so many, like, bunny-themed merch items and stuff. Dude, there were these pajama pants that Lunchbox sold. Not Lunchbox. What is that store called? Is it Lunchbox? Did I make that up? Box Lunch. It's Box Lunch. I am illiterate. Such a funny dude. Anyways, that Box Lunch sold, and, like, I really wanted it, and, like, usually when I see things that are, like, mass-produced, I'm like, okay, well, I'll wait till that's on sale, and then, like, I'll buy the pajamas, sweatpants, whatever. Anyways, they sold out, and they never made it again, so, but they were the same, pattern as, Usagi's, bed sheets, like the little bunnies, and it was so cute, and I really wanted it. It's okay. I tend not to buy things impulsively. Like, the last time I bought something impulsively from Box Lunch was Inuyasha sweatpants, but I just love Inuyasha, so it's, you know, the anime I'm very nostalgic for, in general, but, like, also it's just, you know, it's part of my childhood. Did I see Sailor Moon Crystal? So when it initially came out, I was a little weird about the series, just for the fact that it was, I don't know, just, okay, so I know that they followed the manga more faithfully with the character designs, but it just was really wonky, man. Like, I didn't like the toothpick art, so, I was not really a fan of it, so I didn't watch it. But I did watch when they released Sailor Stars, because that was the season that they didn't release in the States. And my sister owns a bootleg copy, or I guess box set, of the last series of Sailor Moon. Actually, she owns all of it. And I remember watching that with her and, like, having my mind, like, blown of, like, oh my gosh, all this crazy stuff is happening. So, when the Crystals version of it came out, I got really excited, because I was like, oh my gosh, we have to watch it. And oh my gosh, it's condensed into a movie. Perfect. You know, because that end fighting scene, spoilers, is really, really well done. Anyways, so they redid stuff to mirror the manga more than they did for the animated release, or original animated release, and I was really mad about that. Because, like, you missed out on so much. Yeah, it's Box Lunch, Gozak. I just was having a silly little moment. Yay, he sent me a Jack pic. What a treat. For those who do not know, Jack is Jean's cat, and I love him. Oh, shit. Wait. No, I don't have fire arrows yet. I was like, wait, accidental genius moment. But nope. It's what you liked about Digimon. They didn't hide it at all. Dude, I love Digimon. Like, I know that, like, no, there's the age-old, like, Digimon versus Pokemon argument, but I really do think for the animated series, Digimon was significantly better. Digimon in general, like in the first season, for example, like, they handled very real topics. Like, you know, like, TK and Matt were dealing with their parents' divorce and the trauma that goes along with it, you know, and then them being different ages and, like, not understanding each other. Like, that was really interesting. Then it was Tai, you know, not thinking that Digimon were people in the beginning, and, you know, coming to the terms with his own ego. Like, that was really cool. In season 2, handling Kairi's, like, NTK's depression with, like, the Gray Beach or whatever, that was incredible. Like, I don't know. There's so much more to it, and also, like, it was just a lot, and there was, like, real risk to things, and there was real danger and they had a real friendship. And that was really fucking cool. Okay, where is the door? There's the door. We found the door, guys. See, the only reason you watch it is because they follow the source material, but you still like the OG better. Yeah, dude, like, I don't know. I really, really enjoyed the butchered up Sailor Moon that we got in the States in the 90s. It's really nostalgic and... Damn it! It's really nostalgic, and it's just a fun... Oh, fuck. It's just a fun time. I also really enjoyed the Sailor Says. That was something that they completely made up for the American release, because to get it on those channels, they had to prove that it was educational. So they would, like, lob together, like, all this, like, random bullshit and clips, and some clips of stuff that was even, like, cut out from that episode because, you know, it didn't make sense for localization or whatever. And they would just, like, throw it together, and they're like, Sailor Moon says that, you know, cheating on tests is bad. Make sure to always be on... Damn it, god damn it! Make sure always to be honest and stuff. I don't know, it was great. Great lessons learned. Thanks, Sailor Moon. You did it. Wrong room. Whew. Ooh, dude, Cardcaptor Sakura. Like, I love Cardcaptor Sakura. Fun fact, in like 2000, I want to say like in 10 or 11, I cosplayed Sakura. Because I used to have really short brown hair. Well, I still have brown hair, but I used to have really short hair. And it was the same length as hers. So it was great for cosplay. I hate wearing wigs for cosplay, so it was nice. Oh, fun fact, guys. So I think I'm going to be going to Anime Expo Chibi, which is like the... or Chibe, which is like the smaller anime expo that they have in the fall. And I think I'm going to cosplay as Lust from Full Metal Alchemist. Because, like, I re-dyed my hair, and so, like, it's back to my natural color, which is, like, super dark. And I'm like, okay, like, all I need to do is, like, get the dress and, like, make the gloves and stuff and do the tattoo. And, well, temporary tattoo, obviously. And, yeah, like, dude, I'd be Lust. And I think that would be really cool. I don't know why I jumped off as him. I'm just gonna let myself die, because then I'll respawn back up there. See? Yay. Okay. I am not mad about cheating on tests. I think it's cool. Hi, Benny. Good to see you. Hey, Superman. Thank you so much for the $1. What would you like me to draw? It's not going to be good, but I'll draw something. Let's see. Even like the clear card is a little boring, and they didn't even finish the anime. I do not remember where Cardcaptor Sakura let off, but did you know that I have the Cloud book? Hold on, let me show you guys. I've had this from Toys R Us for like years, but I'll show you guys. Oof. See, I have the Cloud cards. And yeah, it has like all of them in there. So it's like all the... It was a really cool toy. Initially, so these aren't my original one, because my sister was like the one that technically got it because she asked for it from Dad, but it was like in my head for both of us, but whatever. And so I ended up going in like 2010 to a Goodwill, and then someone was selling these. Like, not Goodwill, someone had donated it, and it was here for like $6. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting my Cloud cards. So that's why I have this. And I was very, very happy. Yeah, no, this released 2001 and Toys R Us. So I don't think it's available anymore. But also for card captors, hold on guys, I have to get up real quick. So I also have the collector cat headset, which is featured with a Cardcaptor Sakura like theming. It's like a collector's item. I really like this, but I don't use it much because I do not want to ruin it, and I'm very good at ruining things. But yeah, let's see, don't draw you anything, just have fun. Okay, well, let me know if you change your mind. I like to draw things, so just let me know. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Do I have the staff too? No, I do not have the staff. Let's see. What is that black bar? Don't worry about it. It's hiding the rest of the window, so just don't worry about it. It's fine. I usually hide it with other things, but I was being really lazy. Okay, let's see. Yay, guys, thank you so much. Okay, first off, thank you to Medallion for being a member for 18 months. Thank you for being such a certified gamer. Being a part of the club is cool. I will look into what those benefits are for being a certified gamer. But I really appreciate you. Shout out to Medallion. He's actually the reason that I'm playing Majora's Mask today because he reminded me that it was the anniversary today. So shout out to him. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Johnny, for the $4.99. Anything Ocarina of Time would be cool. Okay. If it's Lady's Choice, let's see. Who do I want to draw from Ocarina of Time? I could draw you. Who's a funny character I could draw for you? I could draw you a cuckoo. I think that would be fun. Okay, where's my pen? Okay, guys, now we're headed to the draw cam. Whoa! Welcome to the draw cam. Man, technology. So, it's basically just a chicken, but it's completely different. Okay, so it's an angry one. Let's see. I've actually never drawn a chicken before. And then he has his little wings. But this one has a knife because he doesn't fuck around. Okay. Okay, so this is the cuckoo from Ocarina of Time. And this one is slash me one more cluckin' time link. And he's ready for action. I know in the game, you know, obviously Ocarina of Time came out in 1998, I want to say. And so the polygons didn't show the knife, but he definitely had a knife in there. And yeah, so it's very biblically accurate. Thank you so much, Johnny, for the $4.99. It's really appreciated. Okay, Andy, thank you so much for the $2.99. Maybe a Zelda with a Majora's Mask. Okay, let's draw Zelda. Oh, shit. She has elf ear. Okay, so that's her head. Ignore the obvious mess up. Super chats are not required, but they are appreciated. They really help support, and I really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me look up Zelda. Ooh, Ooh, for $480, I can buy a Princess Ocarina of Time costume. That'd be cool. Does anyone want to donate $480? Just kidding. Okay, I could make one. I could make one really shitty. Did you guys know that I used to cosplay and I used to make my own costumes and they weren't very good, but they sure were fun. I had cosplayed as Toon Zelda once and that was really, really fun. I also have cosplayed as Malin from Majora, not what I was in Majora's Mask. Well, I think she was also in Majora's Mask. But Malin from Ocarina of Time. I messed up. There is there's Zelda. And God, I'm so bad at Majora's Mask, but let's draw his little eyes. But he's gonna be happy. He's gonna be a happy Majora's Mask too. This is terrifying. Why did I do this? And then he has this design. Wow, they're having a great time together. Okay, let's see. Okay, and this is for Andy. Okay, Andy. So here is Princess Zelda and Majora's Mask. See, like, they're having a good time. They're having a lunch together, celebrating the anniversary. Here, he gets a little cake too. Man, that was so cool of Zelda. I know Princess Peach's thing is to give cakes, but it was really cool of Zelda to do that too. And look, they're happy. He's smiling. He's having a good time. No destruction here. Thank you so much for the $2.99. I appreciate it. Yay. Okay, back to game playing time. Let's see. You hope the new Hyrule Warriors has cuckoos. It better have cuckoos. That was such a funny feature. Fun fact, I met the I don't know if they continue to direct the games, but I met the original producer and director of Hyrule Warriors. I went to a panel at WonderCon in 2015 and they were there, and that was really, really cool. Okay, now we got it. I got the timing down. Wait. There we go. And that guy... Okay, that's gonna move. I'm gonna wait it out. You just stood around the barn watching the aliens approach it? How horrible of you. Yeah, no, I remember the first time that happened and like, damn it! I remember the first time that... Oh, damn, no! Oh my god. It's okay, we'll get back up there again, no problem. So annoying. Yeah, like, I was, like, so in, like, awe of, like, oh my god, this is a dark-ass game. Why did I do that? Yeah, she does give her, a milk / night-night juice, when the moon's gonna fall, because, like, obviously she doesn't want him to know that, you know, to live in fear. So, like, I totally get why she did that. It's just really, really sad. Majora's Mask in general is just fucking depressing, man. Which is good, which is great, you know, playing as an adult, but as a kid, it's like, whoa. I just, like, accepted these themes as a kid. Yeah, it was, Yoka Hall or whatever, right? Mocha Hall? It's basically a White Russian. Have you guys ever had one of those before? I do not like it, but I know a lot of people who do like White Russians. I can never find the door. There we go. Yeah, that's why I love it too. It's so dark. Yeah, Shoto Romani. I think I got the expansion pack through Donkey Kong 64, and it was, yes. So, there was a time clock issue. So the RAM expander, quote unquote, was marketed to give the N64 more power. But actually, it was to fix a catastrophic bug for Donkey Kong 64. And that they were able to solve it using the RAM expander. I think it was like leaking data or something like that. I don't know the exact what the issue was, but it certainly helped that game because they would have been in big trouble if they couldn't fix their major release. Because obviously back then, as you guys for the most part remember, you didn't have day one fixes. Like whatever you got in that game was it. Like so. It was a tough world out there back in the day. You're more of an old-fashioned person? That's rad. Kevin makes a lot of old fashions. I like wine if I'm gonna drink, or I really like gin and tonics. Like that would be my other choice. But I don't drink often. Like maybe at a party or something, but like I don't know, it's just I get hungover very easily, so it's kind of one of those things where it's like I just don't have time. Yeah, I was leaking all the memory, that's what it is. Street Fighter 2 kept fixing their game. Well, that's good on them. But for everyone else, much harder. Okay. Feeling supersonic, give her gin and tonic. I like that that rhymes. I will probably steal that from you. Majora. Or Medallion, sorry. I keep on calling you Majora because you're, I associate it with you. Because you're icon. Okay. And we're up here. Do I have a go-to beer? That's a good question. So there is a gluten-free beer from Germany, or no, sorry, a Czechoslovakian beer named Celia. So I feel like that would be my choice. But like for beer in general, I don't really drink. I don't know. So I do enjoy a good cerveza though. Omega, I did see the minigame collection. Fuck yeah, dude. How do I get on the media list for them to send me one? But I feel like I would love to review the minigame collection. Will they give it to me? Would they? Would they? Could I actually get on that? Does anyone know anyone at Neopets that wants a really cool media contact, which is me? Let's see, what do I do over here? Let's see, you woke up with a gnarly headache. Oh, dude, Sparrow, I'm sorry, that sucks. And yeah, okay, like, alcohol is one of those things where, like, you know, you play with fire and sometimes you get burned. And unfortunately, as we get older, we get burned a lot more than we used to. Because I remember, like, when I was young, okay, and I would drink, I could just rally the next day and do whatever, go to the gym, go on a run, you know, and everything was chill. Where, okay. There we go. Yeah, like, I used to be able to do anything, and, like, now I look at, like, a glass of wine, and I already have a headache, and I know it's the tannins, and you can, like, do things about that, but, like, nah, I just feel sick, and then my stomach hurts, and it's just not a good time. Hi, Rescue, it's good to see you. Let's see, your name's actually a reference to medallions from Link to the Past. That's cool. I think it's because your profile, and I also just associate you with this game, so. Mubby. Let's see. Literally a beer just made for me. Yeah, dude, I wanted them to sponsor me. I had reached out to Celia Beer to see if they would, because I thought that'd be funny. But then it's like, oh, I would have to, like, drink all the time on stream. This was years ago, prior to Game & Talk stream, like, back when I was on Twitch for, like, 1 week. And I thought that'd be really cool, but then I was like, it's okay. What's funny, though, is that I always like to take a photo with Celia Beer and Schilling Cider, because my last name is Schilling. That's very Googleable, so I'm pretty open about my name. But anyways, and it is just really funny, because I, like, hold it up, and I'm like, it's me! My drink of choice. Me. Oh, I have to shoot the thing. Okay, hold on. Let's see, you're watching Majora's Mask, and you got obsessed with the boss fight, as well as Zil chant. Dude, his chant is, like, really good. So, I totally get you. It's like a... not ASMR, but, like, his chant just sounds really cool. There we go. We did it. Yay! Let's see. For a 3-year-old's birthday, it was cool. Puppet show, ice cream truck. Dude, I think puppet shows are really cool. I love doing things that would be considered for little kids, but for adults. So have you ever considered having an ice cream truck for your birthday? I decided this year, well, technically next year for my birthday, I want to hold a princess party as my, like a princess tea party as my birthday party. And I think that would be really funny for everyone to, like, dress really, really fancy and you know, eat tea sandwiches and stuff. I think that'd be cool. Okay. Just have an empty can of beer and put water on it. Honestly, that makes sense to me. Oh, shit. I remember this boss. Okay. And reluctant. There we go. Where is the stupid road? There we go. I'm almost done with this. Sorry, guys. Let's see. There we go. I wonder if I can hit him as he... Yeah, yes. Okay. This should be the third last hit, right? Yeah. Oh, whoops, shit. Where is he? Oh, there he is. And he did. Okay, now I can focus on you guys. Do I prefer the N64 version of Majora's Mask or the 3DS? Personally, I prefer the N64 version because I'm a purist. I think it was really cool. It looks awesome. But the problem with it is that they changed up the game. I do not like that they changed the boss fights. The not having to sit through the 3 days, which was the core mechanic of the game, really bothered me. I get it's still fun because you can jump through time, but like you have to suffer and walk uphill both ways like the rest of us. But that's just my thoughts and feelings. Let's see, are they still running you ragged at work? No, they're not running me ragged. I'm just perpetually tired. I'm probably going to take off more time because things are a bit more calm right now since Mina's delayed for me. So I'll relax a little bit more before things get crazy again. But I appreciate you asking me. Andrew, neither. I mean, on the Switch. There's an upcoming indie called Azaran Islands. Okay, I'm gonna write that down actually because I want to look that up. Azaran Islands of June. Thank you for the recommendation, Rescue. I'll check it out. Oh, Medallion, I know that already. It's gonna change really soon. But yeah, no, tons of people have told us, and it's like sometimes working with platforms in the back end of things can get a little bit hairy. So unfortunately, the date wasn't updated as of yet, but it will be eventually soon. Especially because it was supposed to, you know, the 31st is coming up. But once again, thank you. Hope I get some rest from work. Me too, man. I mean, it's great. It's fun. I have a lot of really cool things going on. And I have a lot of stuff that I'm very excited about. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to a bunch of stuff. Just unfortunately, you know, I am a one-person department. So I become a little sleepy guy. Let's see. You know, you would think that that would... There we go. Escape from Duck Off. I've heard that game. When did that release? Oh, dude, I love this game. Let's see. I pinged you earlier this week because Power Wash Simulator is out. You're playing it as cats. Oh my god, there's cats in it! Oh my gosh. That is so exciting. Sorry I didn't get back to you. I did not realize I was pinged on that. So, I'll go through my notifications on Twitter. I've been pretty busy. And also I've been, like, kind of staying off the internet a bit. Because I'm trying to do the whole, give my time, like, myself some time to rest. Man, I sure love aiming and with N64. Okay. There we go. We did it. This is not gonna... Okay. Whew. Okay, how many of the little fairies have I gotten so far? 8. Because this is where the boss is. And then... doing that... Okay, so now I have to go over here, because we're going to get all the fairies. Duck Off released the 16th this month, so around Yucca. That's cool. I'll check it out, man. Thank you for understanding, Majora. I appreciate it. Okay, so I know that in this room there's a fairy. But I don't remember where. Is it in this? Yes, it was. Okay. I like how the little fairy like comes to you. Oh, Medallion, did I do it again? I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm doing that today. Thank you, Medallion. What happened to those flowers? Well, right, okay, so as of right now, the water is clean. So I think they were just doing the animation of them, like, not, attacking me. Because if I was a normal human and stepped on this, they would have, like, been a piranha plant or whatever. Yeah, Medallion. No, this is a me problem, and it's a I'm tired, and that's something that, like, I always mess up in my head, and then I, like, don't vocalize that. So just ignore me, it's fine. Yeah, yeah, they were doing like this weird little thing like this, right? That's because you were just seeing that animation, I think. Let's see, Dodgers play here tomorrow. The streets are gonna be packed. Whoa! I am not so much a sports person. The first and only time I went and saw the Dodgers, they lost. So I think that I should avoid watching sports games because I think I cursed it. Oh, they were glitching out? Oh, okay, then I don't know. Probably just how it was populating. It's weird since you played the game many times you've never seen that. I don't know. The more you learn. You neither traffic gets bad. Dude, yeah. I am really thankful that I work from home and I don't have to deal with LA traffic. I would hate that. Dude, I used to deal with traffic all the time, but thankfully, you know, because like work from home wasn't always a thing. Obviously during COVID it was, but Yacht used to be 100% in office, and we wanted to do a return to office. But the thing is though, is that so many people moved away, it like, you know, just stopped making sense. So they were like, just kidding. We're all remote now. Which was good for me, because I live really far from LA. But like all of California is so spread out, so it's like only natural. And okay, there we go. We're good. Okay, so I think I'm ready to collect the last of the little guys in the other room. Let's see. You bet on the Dodgers. You lost me a lot of money. Ah, work. I'm so sorry. So this Dodgers game was in 20... I want to say 14 was my first Dodgers game and only Dodgers game. So I am so sorry I did that to you intentionally. Let's see. Also, thank you for who you are. I started playing your old games again, like Dragon Quest Monsters and Banjo. Oh my gosh. Norb, thank you so much. I really appreciate your kind words, and I'm really glad that I could encourage you to revisit some of your favorite old games. It's such a great time. Okay, I've missed some of your comments. Okay, let's see. What happens if someone manages to buy the game on the 31st? Okay, so that's not how that works. So we would have had to have our game submitted, like had their build submitted and approved and available and ready to go. So we would have to hit launch on our side, and then it would become available. So there's no actual way to purchase the game because the build is not submitted to launch check. So, like, you would just click buy and then nothing would happen. Let's see. Is Celia Game of the Year the game of the best cats to pet? You know, honestly, should I make a little, like, meow meow award show? Would you guys like that? Let's see. Mac Mac Mega with the 199. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Can you write me a note so I can miss work tomorrow? Of course I can. Okay, switching on to the draw cam. Let's have a new piece of paper. Okay, so I'm going to draw a square, and that's going to be like your post-it note. To whom this may concern. Mac Mega has a tummy ache and can't work. Please. Okay. So Mac, here is your very legit, is this gonna focus? Your very legit note. To whom this may concern, Mac Vega has a tummy ache and can't work. Please excuse, K thanks. Doctor in quotation marks, so it's fine, Celia. I hope that that is effective and you get out of whatever you wanted to get out of. I too do not want to go to work tomorrow. I just want to sleep and relax. Dude, I like sometimes, like when I'm really tired, I am like I'm always like, man, I could have lived that soft life. But nope, girl boss too close to the sun and I have all these responsibilities. But Mac, I hope that works for you and that your employer reads it, feels concerned, and lets you do your thing. Hey Marco, it's good to see you. How you doing, bud? And let's see. Celia, I already got a couple of drawings from C featured on my Twitter page. Thanks, Medallion. Tummy aches suck. I'd rather have a cold personally. Okay, you want me to cross it out and then write a different one? More urgent. The sniffies? You have the sniffies and you can't go to work. Dude, I hate tummy aches. You're starting Twilight Princess in November. Have you played it before? It's really good. I know, like, back in the day, like, everyone, like, made fun of Twilight Princess for being, like, the edgy Zelda. But, like, that's what we wanted back then. I feel like, if Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, released, like reversed, like, had their release dates reversed, and Twilight Princess came out first, Wind Waker would have gotten a lot less shit, and, we would probably give, Twilight Princess less shit, if that makes sense. Oh, you're taking off tomorrow because you got your vaccines and you feel crappy. I hope you feel better soon. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet. I found all the stray fairies. For some reason, I thought there was going to be one more. Do I have the boss key? I think I have the boss key. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I do not... Oh, well, there we go. Okay. Okay, what do I do? Oh, there we go. I was like, where do I even go? So basically, I'm gonna fly up to the top and then fly across. And then, fight the big old mean boss guy. And then we'll call it a stream. Because I need to go, like, eat dinner and stuff. I had a really good breakfast lunch today. I went to, I got some hot pot. And though it was 75 degrees today, and, you know, normally, you know, you'd get hot pot when it's, you know, cold outside, I didn't care. I love hot pot. Okay, that was dumb of me. Do I have to... Let's see. is the silver thing? Oh, it's right over there, duh. Oh, I got lamb in it, and there was mushrooms and cabbage and I don't know, like a ton of really good stuff. Sweet, okay. Let me lock in real quick and answer you guys in a second. Dude, I am not gonna reach that flower in time, but that's okay. We focused, we locked in. What are we gonna eat for dinner? I don't know, it's whatever Kevin makes. So, I'll know eventually soon. Okay. I think that's as high as it goes. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay. See? There we go. And we made it! Wow, okay, this is gonna be shit because I do not have enough arrows. Okay, let's see. I see a lot of questions. Okay, let's see. Marco, you played Oracle of Seasons, Sweet Numberjack. Dude, I love Oracle of Seasons and Ages. They're so good. Why pretend where you could just walk into hospital waiting room, breathe deep? You're so funny. If you make this, you did it way different than me. What do you mean, work? Yeah, it's the alt strat. Let's see. Thank you so much, Mac Mega, for being a member for 18 months. You are a certified gamer. Hell yeah. Woo! Who is the true Deku? Link from Legend of Zelda or Majora from My Hero Academia? You know, that is a very good question. I guess we'll have to find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I wish I had the bunny hood for this, but whatever. Okay, well that didn't do shit. Dude, I do not have any bombs. Or any, Well, can't do that. Can I use magic? Oh, I can. Uh-oh. Hopefully these bugs give me arrows because I've never actually gone into this boss fight without okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Definitely not what I was expecting. Okay, nothing gives me arrows. What the hell? Okay, well I know that I have to go through these bombs. So. Let's just grab this guy. Throw that over there. Let them all do their thing. Arrows, please? Wow. No fucking arrows. Great. Oh, there's this asshole. Oh, okay. Oops. I guess we're doing this now. Okay. Okay, we have... Oh, fuck. We have a new strat. Oh, god damn it. So, okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. Okay, we were just doing... We got this. And then we just go... Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. See, we're fine. We're fine, guys. Okay, where's this asshole? There he is. No, 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 no! No! We could have gotten so much shit. Oh well. That guy's an asshole. I don't know why I did that. But yes! Okay. That's fine. Okay. And we are... You're so back. You think you'd be dead by now. There we go, we killed him. We killed him in a very unorthodox manner, but we did it. Okay, what were you guys saying? I think the flower works just like the turtle. Oh no, it totally does. You can kill them a few different ways, but this was just chaotic as shit. And you know, sometimes that's just my life, okay? You have no idea? Yeah, killed him. We're golden. Woo! Because normally, like, I just kill him using the arrow and, like, that method, but, yeah, not having arrows was a dumb move, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, dude, he's a great dancer. Him and the Snowhead Mountain boss are, like, my favorites. My favorite thing about Nintendo 64 games is that you can't skip cutscenes, and they just make you watch it every single time. What did someone... I don't know. Okay, Steve, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Dude, the giants were so anticlimactic, like, when you saw what they look like. I was like, oh. They're just little funny guys with mustaches, you know? Oh no, he's teaching us the melody. It does have the best scenes, but it's just kind of like one of those things where, you know, I've seen the cutscenes a billion times, so I wish I could cut it, but it's fine. Let's see. You love the fact that you could beat bosses with more than just one strat. It took Nintendo a long time to reintroduce this. I agree. Who doesn't love heads without torsos? Yeah, dude. They're all legs. All legs. Man, the order was so cool. You need to finish Skyward Sword on Switch. You fell off hard. Dude, Skyward Sword is really good. I did not like the Wii mechanics, to be honest, but I think that was a big criticism for a lot of people. Oh, Roger Medallion's been here for a while. Okay, wow, the swamp is clear. Yay. We did it, guys. Go team. Blah, blah, blah. Do you think he was talking about everyone else? Oh, it's Tail. That's the guy's name. Only 3 more to go, kind of. Oh my gosh, Medallion. I like that she apologizes to Link. Like, hey, sorry for being, like, a huge dick. I also like that, like, they directly told you, like, it's time to go to the mountains. Okay, oh yeah. We have to go save the monk. Hi, Johnny. Good to see you. How you doing? I thought it was really funny that you put her in a bottle, because I was like, wait, how do you even carry her? It's like, well, yeah, bottles. That makes sense. Zelda logic. Let's see, you bought a GameCube for 99. You like playing Wind Waker. Wind Waker is great. Wind Waker was my first Zelda for GameCube. It was like, I'm sorry, rewind. Wind Waker was my first game for GameCube. I specifically bought a GameCube off of eBay. It was also my first eBay purchase, fun fact. I bought it off of eBay with a controller for $25. Isn't that crazy how cheap that was back then? And like, I just played Wind Waker so much. I loved that game. Hi, I like your top today. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's very goth, I guess. I wear a lot of black in day-to-day life. Okay. So, yeah. I wonder if the monkey ever gets dipped into the pot or the moon gets destroyed. Everything first. I don't know. Oh, okay. Does anyone remember where the fairy fountain is? I think it's like in the wall. Less emo, more goth. I don't know, man. I was an emo kid growing up. Missed that aesthetic. It was fun. I think it's this way, that whole... I think that's where Fairy Fountain is, yeah. We got this. Go team. And we're only on day 2, which is great because we can go get the other masks, like the bunny hood. Or I might stop a little bit early, I don't know, we'll see. But what we need to do is get the fairies back, and then also deliver little Miss Bottle Princess over here. Was that you dancing under the bridge? Oh my god, Medusa. No, I did not own any trip pants, unfortunately. But I did dress like I lived at Hot Topic. And like I used to wear black all the time. I had like the striped sweaters, you know. I wore, then like pastel, like, you know, like the whole pastel emo thing where you would wear like Abercrombie and stuff, but like have bows in your hair and have aggressively side swept bangs. Then I moved over into that kind of emo kid as it evolved. And then the initial like 2010 emo kid to hipster thing, I was definitely in that pipeline too. I really did change around how I dressed a lot, because I moved around schools a bunch, and I thought it'd be really funny to be able to, like, if someone was like, oh, do you know Celia from Agora? It's like, no, I know Celia from like Palm Desert, or I know Celia from like LA, or I know, you know, like all the different places I lived, or Burbank or whatever. And like it would be like one of those things where I would look different at everyone. It's like, oh, she's an emo kid. Oh no, she dressed up like this. And so I just always found that really, really funny. Just for context, I went to 3 different high schools. And I went to 2 different middle schools. So I moved around a bit growing up. So that's why I kind of like that. Okay. Okay, now that we have that, we all have our looks. Uber has it orange. It's the guy blue rave outfit. Hell yeah! The pants that got very tight. It's funny how we swim with the trends. Dude, we do. And it's fine. You know, it's just one of those things. And like, you didn't really think about it at the time, but it's like, oh no, like, I was just being a hipster kid. Like, I really liked wearing flannels and the fake glasses, because I didn't have glasses. And so I would just wear fake ones. And like, I used to have like these like big beanies. And I had my, oh fuck, why did I do that? I had this big Abercrombie and Fitch like furry hood that I would wear too. Like, dude, I still have all these clothes. Like, we could have what I looked like in high school day. Dude, I loved that jacket. I still have it. Let's see. You moved to a new high school and honestly not as fun as a kid. Yeah, Cannabis. Being a new kid at school, like especially moving so much, I ended up becoming like a pro at it. So I kind of basically plan out exactly like, this is gonna sound really dorky, but it's okay. You guys aren't gonna make fun of me. I used to like plan out exactly like who I was gonna make friends with, how, you know, how I was gonna approach them, you know, like all those things, like have a strategy with it. Cause like the goal number 1 of, you know, when you're a new kid is like, okay, you gotta make friends as quick as possible. And like, you know, it's a ticking time bomb of, you know, how easy it is to make friends, like at the beginning of the school year. So like, it's like day 1, make a couple friends. Day 2, you know, like, I don't know, it was like a whole like little, like, I guess, plan of mine. And it worked. Like, I was able to meet people, and then I'd get to know them enough, and then I'd be like, hey, like, can I sit with you guys? You want to get lunch today? And then they would be like, yeah, sit with my friends. And then instant in, you make friends with people. But that was my strategy. I went to 3 different high schools. You gotta have a strategy at that point, right? Because, like, kids at that age get really cliquey, you know, which is fine, because everyone's discovering who they are as people. And, like, you know, it's just hard, you know? And what's funny, though, is that, like, a bunch of my friends that, like, you know, I made through the years, not everyone that I kept, but I still talk to, like, a few of these people. Let's see. You haven't seen people in your senior class since they were in 4th grade when I moved back to LA. Yeah, isn't that crazy? You went out and you thought the stream was over. Yeah, it's not over just yet. I am starting to get hungry. So we'll see how far it lasts. But, we'll see. I just want to get rid of, like, all the tasks that I wanted to do for this. The one task I probably will not do for this stream is the shooting mini game to get the heart piece. It's just a schlep, and anything with arrows and aiming is kind of a problem for me. So probably not for this one, but something to make note of that I'll do eventually as we play through this game. I listen to millennial core. What is millennial core? Is it like pop punk music? Because I love pop punk music. Jack's Mannequin was my favorite artist. I also really liked Death Cab for Cutie and Yellow Card. Fun fact, I got my my wallet stolen at a Yellow Card concert. And that's me bragging. It sucked, actually. Yeah, dude, like, I have Ugg boots, and I have, I still have my, my Abercrombie sweater. I have my Abercrombie, it was like this pink and white striped tank top that I would layer with other tank tops. And, like, I loved that tank. I bought it with my dog walking money, because I used to walk dogs as a job back then, because I was really young, and I was too young for a normal job, so I had to figure it out. And I was so proud of that shirt. Because I earned it. Did Nintendo purposely allow you to block the bomb mask explosion, or do you think it's a simple exploit? I feel like it was a simple exploit, but I have no idea. Linkin Park is really cool. I used to like them as well. Yeah, Yellow Card is great, dude. I was just really sad because I remember that I had won a gift card for $100, and I was so happy, and I had it in that wallet. And yeah, I had a little backpack, and I think someone like reached into my backpack and took my wallet because it wasn't in there. And I remember putting it in there, so it's okay. But I was really mad because besides having to cancel like my debit card, I lost out at $100. Yeah, Yellow Card, you know, the ones that sing Ocean Avenue. Which is funny, because my friend lives on Ocean Avenue. And it's like, it's a cool place to be. I should just teleport. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, dun, 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 dun. There we go. Hey ho clap. Okay guys, so actually I think I'm going to call it for the stream. Cool thing about Majora's Mask, hold on, let's see. You can save to a point and not have to do the Song of Time and reset everything, so I am going to do that. Yes, Mac Mega, I did enjoy My Chemical Romance also. I liked all that stuff. I still do, to be honest. If you look at my iPod, which I still have, yeah, I have that music. Okay, guys, on that note, I really appreciate you all for celebrating Majora's Mask's birthday with me. He's 25 now. Wild! Where did the time go? I remember being a child. Remember your childhood? Crazy. Anyways, So it was fun chatting with you. I hope every one of you has a very wonderful Sunday. We're gonna have Game and Talk the next episode this Wednesday, and it'll be real fun. Maybe we'll get some guests. It'll be a real cool time. Also, huge shout out to everyone that is a certified gamer, as well as did all the super chats. You know, it's not required because I chat with you guys regardless, but you know, it really helps me out, and you know, it helps buy art supplies, more paper. Did you know that computer paper is really expensive? I'm finding that out. Anyways, I appreciate all of you. Have a fantastic rest of your night, and I'll see you next time. Let me make sure to save in this game before I exit everything out. Wow, I just did that. Go team.